Oi, you. Yeah, you rusty gibberoo. Guess what? We're going back into the British countryside and you're coming with us. Ain't that right, mate?
That's right. You're all coming with us. You're all going to explore with us.
You're going to be part of this great, unique experience. So, with me best mate, brother, wildlife expert and business partner Wes, we're going to show you what's going on in the British countryside. Alright, we're just pulling into our spot. This looks like a magnificent, glorious place. The same place we filmed last week, mate. Is that right?
The same place, yeah. There's lots happened in the last week or two before we come back here again. This was very positive signs last time.
That's right, so there's a lot more exploring to do. Fantastic. Bloody hell, mate. I remember this from last week. Do you remember when we had to traverse over the white water?
Yeah, it was quite risky. Quite scary at times. But we do all our own stunts.
Right, folks, we're just heading up this trail here, going to see what we can see. Any signs of anything yet, mate?
We just saw a peacock butterfly.
Oh.
Kind of got eyes on their wings and it makes them look like tigers or something, and that's an evolutionary mechanism to scare off predators such as birds and the like.
And that's the peacock butterfly. A bloody... Wait, what is this, mate? It looks like it could be like a rat's hole or something. Like...
Yeah, it could be a vole hole.
A vole hole? Oh, it looks like there's some sort of dung here, mate. Right, folks, we've just been on the trail and we've heard this beautiful song from a songbird. What type of bird is it, mate?
That's a very distinctive call. It's a great tit.
Okay, let's listen for it. Let's wait for the sound.
I can see him right about
Hear it.
there.
Boop, 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 boop. Let's listen again. Let's listen again. We're going for another one. Oh, mate. Let's hear it one more time.
You can actually synchronise with the bird. It will respond if you do the right call.
Oh, mate, it's like...
Well, I know all the bird calls. I used to spend hours on end in my room with my earphones on, listening to them, trying to identify them and understand the subtle differences between each bird.
As we've been walking on, we've just, what is it we've just witnessed, mate?
It's a territorial dispute between two grey squirrels. One chased the other right down from the top of the tree, and they're going rings around, spiralling down this tree branch.
Right, now we're going to go in, take a closer look. What do you think?
Let's do it, but, you know, keep distance. They're all dangerous.
Alright, folks, on this tree here, this is where we're seeing the squirrels. Now I'm going to try and get closer. They're one of the biggest mammals in this forest, and you can see, oh my God, can you see that? Where have they got? I think they're hiding on the other side. Oh my God, look at them fucking go, mate. Like fucking gibberoos, mate. Holy shit, they're going from tree to tree. From tree to fucking tree.
Just incredible.
Jesus, got one's in that one, one's in that one. Fuck me, Jesus.
I won't be able to remember all that.
Right, folks, now I've just got a piece of what looks like sheep's wool. I think it's sheep's wool, but it could be maybe from a bubble jacket, some sort of synthetic material. Is that right, mate?
You know, it could be like a type of pollen from a plant, but the only way to really know is to do a field test.
So we're going to pour some water on it, and if it repels all the water, we'll know that it's just a synthetic material from someone's bubble jacket. Let's put it on. It's not repelling. It's getting quite a bit wet, mate. That's wool. That's definitely sheep's wool. That means there's sheep in the area, right? Or maybe some sort of other mammal that has fur. Am I right or am I right?
You are right. Maybe it's badger. Badger have a bit of white on them.
Alright, folks, now you just missed out on a moment of great excitement. We were walking up the trail and I heard John let off a huge shriek. And all of a sudden he said, oh no, it doesn't matter, it's just a robin. But what was it you thought you saw, mate?
I thought I saw a bullfinch. You know, it's a really beautiful type of finch. Big, bright red chest. So you can't get it confused with
iridescent?
It's iridescent, yeah. It's not as ubiquitous as the robin.
So it's quite rare, that's hence you got so excited, mate.
Exactly. I don't get excited easily, but when I see a bullfinch, I'm flipping in colours, man.
We've noticed there's a lot of tufts coming up from the grass. You can see there. John's going to point them out. We got 1, 2, 3, 4 big tufts of grass. Now, I can imagine if I was a cow, I'd be sticking my head right into one of them tufts. Mate, what a tuft that is. Imagine being a dairy cow, sinking your face into that. Oh, alrighty. You can see all the beautiful white blossom that forms on the trees this time of year. You just said some beautiful words. What word, mate?
What I just said is that a man without love in his heart is like an orchard without cherry blossom.
Yeah, beautiful words, mate. Okay, what you're looking at here, at first glance, it might look like a latrine where you might take a shit, but there's actually a lot more going on, mate. Do you want to guide us through? Tell us what it is.
I suspect it's one or two things. Well, it looks like a fox is down there, but it could be a badger's den as well.
A badger or a fox. Now, we have seen the white wool, the white sort of cotton wool that we suspect to be from a mammal. You can see, look inside that, mate. Fucking hell.
See footprints on the sand.
Okay, we're gonna have a closer look. Right, folks, you can see down there, there's clearly evidence of footprints. But what type of mammal it is, we don't know. We can't see any hair or fur around the surface of the layers. What do you think, mate?
Well, I'm going to say it's a fox, just because we know they're quite common around here. Badgers are less common.
And foxes are much more short-haired, so to be less likely you're going to find fur outside the entrance. Is that right, mate?
That's exactly right, yeah. They've also got smaller footprints as well, and the footprints we're seeing right now, they're all kind of like dog-sized. Badgers, you know, have these big,
well, that's it, and I'm looking here, look, there's some sort of briar going past. If it was a badger, it'd be very likely to find some sort of fluff or wool in amongst the briars. We've just been heading up the trail and we've just found a sort of head thing made of flowers. It looks like it's out of Carol Baskin's wardrobe, wouldn't you say, mate?
It might be Carol Baskin's been here, so we're going to be a bit more cautious now.
Definitely, mate. I want to watch me back, mate. Watch me back. You don't want to be around that crazy Sheila, mate.
She's crazy. So these here are holly leaves, as you can see. They're kind of prickly. It's a defense mechanism, that's how they've evolved, and anyone who sat on a holly bush knows how uncomfortable it can be.
I suppose they're only really surpassed by stinging nettles and briars, would you say, mate?
I guess so, yeah. I mean, there's a few other nasty buggers.
Wait, there's a train going past, mate. We'll have to do it again. Okay, one sec, we'll do it again. Well, it looks like someone's been enjoying themselves out here. What's going on here?
Well, at least they've had the decency to put them in plastic bags.
Hey, you know what? That's top grade recycling, mate. Look at that. All of them cans there. Might even take them down to the scrappies, get me safe a bit of moolah.
Well, I'm not happy about it. They should have disposed of it.
Yeah, well, if you're not going to dispose, at least put it into nice, tidy bundles, ready for disposal. Alright, now we just stumbled across this. Now, to me, this does look synthetic. What do you think, mate? Have a look at this here. That looks synthetic, but do you think we should field test it?
Yeah, pour a bit of water on it, yeah. I don't even think we'll need to test it. That is synthetic.
Well, let's just do it just for the cameras. Let's do a little field test.
And we're just about to do the field test, and two Canadian geese have come along to see what all the fuss is about.
Right, mate. So let's see if this is some sort of wool for an animal, or if it's just...
you can just tell immediately it's synthetic.
Oh yeah, 100%. That's man-made, mate. That's a bit of bubble jacket. I'd imagine from someone's bubble jacket, and it's just sort of ripped apart and just spilled out onto the trail.
We find it in the same spot where we found all the cans of beer all bagged up, so I'd imagine it's come from a jacket from one of the revelers.
Right, I'd also say that it's quite likely that what we found before was definitive proof of a mammal in this area. Right, we just found this orange fluff on the trail. Again, I can't tell you if it's synthetic just by looking at it. It looks pretty synthetic to me, but let's just give it a field test anyway. What do you say, mate?
Yeah. The thing is, I think it's quite close to my face. Yeah, I can't think what sort of animal that could be from around here.
Should we give it a field test?
Let's give it the field test.
Right, Wesley's going to be using water from the Billabong, traditional Aboriginal water vessel. We're going to be testing it.
That's synthetic, mate.
That's synthetic, 100%. I was thinking it might have been fox hair or something, because they're orange, aren't they, mate?
Yeah,
Right, we're just filming out now in the lake. A cormorant's just dived, so hopefully when you look, you'll see it bob up.
There to the left.
Where? Oh, shit. Oh, can you see it? Right in the middle of the screen. What a bird. What a bird. We're just having a good bit of tucker. Don't know if you can see this bread. Have you ever seen a bread roll like that? You probably haven't, because we made it ourselves. We always make our own bread. Isn't that right, mate?